So as a kid, one of the most badass things that you could do during a sleepover was play Bloody Mary. Only the bravest kids could actually go through with it, so naturally, I never played it. Now the game was simple. You stand in front of the mirror, you chant Bloody Mary 3 times, and Bloody Mary appears in the mirror and rips your face off. It seems like a really good time. I don't know about you guys. I don't know why I never played it. But lately I've been wondering, is this game really legit? Like, should I have played this as a kid? Would this really scare the heck out of me? And I kind of fell down a hole in doing some research, and I found out that the origin to this story is actually a lot more disturbing than I ever thought it was. So the game is apparently based off of Queen Mary I, and she had a fairly troubled life by the time she finally got married and eventually got pregnant. All she ever wanted to do was have a baby, so when she got pregnant, it was such a blessing for her. She was so happy. And things seemed to be going really well until about a month before the due date, when all of a sudden her belly started to shrink. And it turns out the baby was never born. This was actually one of the first known cases of what's called phantom pregnancy, but I'm not going to get into that. And after this, she even tried again, and she got pregnant again, and the same thing ended up happening. So in the end, she ended up dying without ever having a child, which was her one and only dream in life. It's pretty heavy stuff, honestly. And because of this, people often play the game by not just saying Bloody Mary, but saying, "I killed your baby, Mary," which is totally fucked up and just, wow, I would never do that. So the term Bloody Mary is actually apparently kind of an insult towards her, and this Mary is who appears in the mirror, and she's obviously, understandably, a little pissed off. So there are many variations to this game, but what appears to be the most classic goes as follows. Step 1, find a mirror. Step 2, light a candle. Step 3, turn all the lights off. Step 4, run water. I'm not really sure why, but that's kind of like not everyone does that apparently, but that's just something I heard. Step 5, spin around 3 times. Step 6, stare into the mirror. Step 7, call Bloody Mary 3 times. And the final step is wait for her to appear. Now, it said that if she does appear, what you should do is not run, because if you run, apparently she can escape the mirror, and I don't think you want that for obvious reasons. But apparently what you're supposed to do is blow out the candle, turn the lights on, and you should be safe. So this legend and this game are definitely a little creepy when I'm saying it and when I'm hearing about it. But does it actually work? Well, according to one story on the internet, it worked all too well. So a young couple had plans to hang out one night, and unfortunately in their situation, the boyfriend was moving away just the next day. Now, they were very young at the time, so they wanted to have their final night together to be special. And they were very young, so not what you're thinking. They decided to play Bloody Mary. And the joke was going to be that the next day she would go in and tell their classmates that Bloody Mary took him away. Just a prank, bro, you know what I mean? So they followed the instructions of the game, and they stood in front of the mirror with all the lights off. And after spinning around, they stared, and he began to chant, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. They waited, and they waited, and nothing happened. So the two were obviously a little relieved, but still a little bit on edge, understandably. So as a joke, she decided to jump out at him and yell, boo. When she yelled boo, he ended up slipping and crashing out the window. Now, she obviously freaked out, and she thought, oh my gosh, she's gonna have a broken leg, a broken back, I don't know, a concussion, something. So she ran down the stairs, and she ran to see if he was okay. And when she got down there, she saw what had happened. His head had gotten impaled by a stake of what used to be a fence, and he was dead. As she stood there staring at his body, she knew that Mary had gotten them in the end. Okay, so that story is creepy as hell, obviously. And it kind of makes me never want to play this game ever, but you know what? I feel a little bit deprived, because as a child, I never got to play this game, and I never thought I ever would. And so I really don't know, like, is it real or is it not? Like, I have to form my own opinion on it. And in order to form that opinion, well, I think you guys know where this is going. Okay, so I am in the bathroom where this is all about to go down. I'm getting a little bit nervous, but other than that, I have everything ready. But there's just one problem. I don't have any candles, so in place I'm gonna use this. We win some, we lose some. Okay, I'm gonna turn the lights off now. Okay, this is actually terrifying, guys. I'm starting to get freaked out. You know what? We're just gonna do it, okay? So first I'm gonna spin around 3 times. 2. 3. Here we go. Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. Bloody Mary. Nothing happened. Okay, so as you saw, nothing really happened. Nothing spooky happened. But that being said, I am 19 years old, and that still completely freaked me out. Maybe it's because I've never done it before, and I've always heard terrifying things about that. It's still, nonetheless, a fun game to play every once in a while if you're looking for a good spooking. But is it real? I'm gonna say no. I think this is just an urban legend. I think it's just a game. The story that I told you guys before that I'd read online, I'm pretty sure it's fake. But that being said, I'm not gonna advise anyone to do this. If you do it, be careful, follow the rules exactly, and I don't know, guys. If you guys wanna see me do more creepy games like this, I'm totally down, just let me know, and it's done. All right, guys, so since there's nothing spooky to report here, I'm going to say good night, yeah. Sleep tight.